First things first, game of the year. This is the biggest category, and I honestly think that there's two standout games here. First being Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3. And yeah, Legend of Zelda, I thought in May this would be game of the year because that game was just fantastic. There's a lot of different elements to this game that just make it an absolute blast to play. They took what they did in Breath of the Wild and scaled it up to 100, and they took a 10 out of 10 game and made it even better. So I really like Tears of the Kingdom. I've played Mario Bros. Wonder. This game is really fun, but in terms of platformers, it doesn't do it. It does a lot of things different, but at the end of the day, it's still a platforming game and it has its limitations. It's a phenomenal game though. Resident Evil 4, they did a fantastic job with this remake since Resident Evil 4 was put out back on the GameCube. They had to basically build it from the ground up, and they did an amazing job with this remake. So Resident Evil 4, I don't blame it for being here. Spider-Man 2, I did not play, but I watched a lot of videos on Spider-Man since it's a really... I played Spider-Man, the classic Sony one, and I've played Miles Morales, but I haven't beat Miles Morales yet, so I didn't indulge in this game, but I will at some point. Baldur's Gate, I think this is my vote. I'll get into that in a moment. And finally, Alan Wake 2, which looks fantastic of a game. I haven't played it myself, but I think the game looks fantastic, and I'll eventually get to it. But yeah, I watch a lot of videos on it. It looks fantastic. I am not happy that the Dead Space remake or Hogwarts Legacy nominated. Yeah, Hogwarts got zero nominations. That is crazy. And Dead Space remake was a really nice remake as well. So I need to get to that Dead Space remake. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy not having any nominations is pretty crazy. Honestly, I haven't played that game yet, but it's on my list. Baldur's Gate 3 though, this game is fantastic as far as RPGs go, and even computer CRPGs. It is the best. It came out on PlayStation, and on PlayStation it even looks like a whole new game. I'm already halfway through my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, and the game, I haven't seen any dialogue that I've seen in the first playthrough. So that is just mind-blowing to me how much time and effort was put into this game, but also the layers to it. It is incredible, and I'm definitely voting this for game of the year. Although Tears of the Kingdom, I did think for a while was my personal game of the year, but Breath of the Wild won already in 2017, and that game was fantastic. This game is fantastic, but Baldur's Gate 3 made other developers really angry. It has pushed the industry forward in ways that Tears of the Kingdom has not. So my vote is Baldur's Gate 3 for Game of the Year 2023.